celebration of the Star-Spangled Banner. The fans getting into it. You can feel the anticipation building. We'll be right back.
That is just nasty.
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce joins us as well. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Well, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, they head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for that game against the Heat, you just know they want to make a statement in that contest. Beating the top team in the East would grab the rest of the league's attention.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes is down low with Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for Charlotte, Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Mason Plumlee out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Ball in at the point. Here we go. Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Now here's Rozier. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Shot from the low post is good.
I don't think you can stop Rozier just by getting physical. He's too single-minded a scorer to let that stop.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bridges, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Ball. Bridges outside. Outside for Rozier. And the three-pointer goes. Rozier's got 5 now.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range. Yeah, BA, when it comes to Terry Rozier, he's welcomed more responsibility. Started out as a role player and spark plug off the bench, but now a starting caliber player.
Van Vliet, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Plumlee, a screen on Van Vliet. Plumlee passes to Rozier. That one is off. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. What makes Rozier effective is how he uses his speed and athleticism. See Webb, he can be really terrifying penetrating inside, and you gotta love his energy.
He wants to play as many minutes as he can. He's a true baller who takes on challenges head on. I mean, that's the kind of guy you love having on your team.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Raptors. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hayward from downtown. Siakam pulls down the board. The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Van Vliet against Ball. Plumlee, a screen on Van Vliet. Ball against Anunoby. Ball with it. Shoots over Anunoby, and Ball gets it to go.
and this has to boost Ball's confidence. I mean, it's great to see him draining contested jumpers.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. And the Raptors, another three.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward says often it's out of the player's hands.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play, and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
That's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Precious Achiuwa, and it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward position. Here's Flynn. It's deflected.
You know, just incredibly quick off the floor. Oubre does a good job of challenging shots.
To the inside, Rozier, tipped, and they're able to recover. Washington right side. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist. I found something interesting about Mikhailuk. When he first took the court at Kansas University, he was the youngest player in the history of the Big 12 Conference.
Boucher against Oubre. Pass to Rozier. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Blocked. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. They now take the lead. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. You know, Chris, think back to Mikhailuk's college career. He was just 17 years of age when he made his debut.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure for a player that young. We're used to seeing some European guys come over with a lot of experience under their belt. But Mikhailuk, he had to learn on the fly against some serious competition.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
So for the Hornets, Bridges, he's checked in for Richards, and LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Rozier. The Hornets with a lead. Ball finds Washington. Here's Oubre. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Martin. 8 points in his last timeout. Achiuwa with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Toronto, Sviatoslav Mikhailuk going to the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Charlotte making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Washington. And it's Gordon Hayward in for Martin. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam, he's checked in for Achiuwa. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Now here's Oubre. Tight defense on him. Pass the ball. Bridges, a screen on Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Ball finds Bridges. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Bridges has got his first points of the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Hayward against Anunoby. Hayward, right side. And he banks in the layup. Hayward's gotten his first bucket of the night.
All that work Hayward's done in the weight room has paid off. He can make those tough finishes through contact now.
It's a tie game in Charlotte. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
The Raptors.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Kenny, what games did you get amped up for during the regular season?
Any team that Shaq was on, because I know we cook him and I could go down that lane and dunk on him 3 or 4 times in one game.
Kenny, wake up, you're dreaming. Stop it. You know I squat your shot. Roll all the way back to Queens. Stop it.
And focusing now on the Charlotte Hornets, it's been a very tight game so far.
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. That's the Hornets 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Trent outside. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. And it's good for 2. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know, I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
Here's Siakam. Plumlee pulls down the board.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Good. And now a 3-point Hornet lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. guys.
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes. At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes. So for the Hornets, Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Washington comes in for Bridges. And it's Martin in for LaMelo Ball. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Hayward. Now Washington. Banked it in off the glass. Washington's got 6 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
To the wing on the left. Here's Siakam, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Oubre, he's checked in for Charlotte. There's 49 seconds left in the third. 4 on the clock. He got a piece of it. They shoot again. Offensive rebound. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Richards. Now here's Oubre. Not a lot of room. The layup misses.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Oubre on the wing. Washington outside. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Defensive foul, Chris Boucher. That's his first personal foul, first team foul. At the line.
Well, for P.J. Washington, he's the rare first-round pick to come back for his second year of college at Kentucky. But I think he did him well.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Hornets up 6. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
It's the fourth quarter.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Barnes is down low with Siakam, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And here's Barnes. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Washington. Over Van Vliet. And Washington with the basket on the assist by Ball.
The versatility is Washington's game. The mid-range jumper is one of his best weapons.
Barnes against Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Trent outside. Inside. Here's Barnes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
2 minutes.
Oubre passes to Ball. Back to Oubre. Pass to Ball. The three is up, and the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, he's already developed as a shooter, and he's going to get more consistent as he gets stronger.
And that one misses. Toronto trailing. Siakam with a screen on Hayward. Here's Barnes. Count that bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Ball against VanVleet. Ball into the lane. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You gotta like Ball's tenacity. Hits a foul, but sticks with the play and gets the bucket.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Rozier comes in for Oubre.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Ball.
Well, you see the promise LaMelo Ball has. I mean, already a triple-double threat and rebounds and so well in that position.
Here's VanVleet, and another basket for Toronto.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
Now here's Rozier. And that one good. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Hornets.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And this is an even matchup. 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Now here's Rozier.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
That's his first personal foul and the 3rd team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Terry Rozier III. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, it's clear that Rozier has a lot of talent. I mean, now the next step is seeing him become a better distributor.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
Oh, you got to just have the sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
Charlotte making some changes. Richards is checked in for Bridges, and it's Martin in for Hayward.
All right. Look who's coming to the court. Come on and get ready.
40 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Pass to Flynn. Back to Boucher.
A Raptor substitution.
Driving to the basket. Chalk up 2 there.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
On the wing, Rozier. From 9 feet, and the shot goes. And the Hornets lead by 9.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
It's Hornets ball. Now, into the lineup for your Hornets, P.J. Washington.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Terry Rozier.